Your clothing brand isn't the problem. Here's how I made $3,000 at one single pop-up event. Now, before I get the video started, I just want to say thank you very much to this brand who sent me this tee. This tee is fire. I like it a lot. If you want to send me something, my P.O. box is in the description down below. Also, not even just that, there is a link. Now, if you do not know, I'm giving away all my brand secrets for completely free. My mock-ups, my manufacturers, my guides, more and more and more. All you have to do is click the link in the description, fill out the form, and you can get all the sauce that I mentioned and even more. So I hope you fill out that form so you can scale your brand. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the nitty and gritty. Now, the first thing that's very important is the eye-catching setup. Now, I'm gonna pop up how my booth looked. Here's a photo of how my booth looked. Now, it looked clean. I'm gonna be honest, it could be better, but at the same time, less is more sometimes, bro. I didn't want to go too crazy. I really wanted my logo everywhere because I want people to remember my logo. Like, once you see that logo, you know it's us, you know it's CL, you know it's Conflicted Lovers. If I can sell 3K at a pop-up in one day, I can obviously sell 10K, 20K, 30K. I think the biggest thing that made my setup look very professional is the banner. The banner that I had on the side, you might be able to see it or you might not. Me personally, I feel like it set the tone. But if you feel different, if you feel like something else is the reason why it's eye-catching, comment down below because I'm very curious to see what other brand owners think of my setup. Now we're going to move forward from step number one. Step number one is pretty simple. Like I said, an eye-catching setup. Need you a banner, need you a backdrop. Obviously you need a table, you need a table cover. There's more and more stuff you need. If you've been in the game, you know this stuff. If you don't know this stuff, just DM me on Instagram or fill out the form so we can get on a call. Now, number two was engaging with customers. Now, this is probably the biggest and most important step. I've been to multiple different events and I've seen people just sit back and think people are supposed to come to their table, but people aren't going to come to your table. Me personally, I didn't just wait for people to buy. I talked them into buying. I sold them the story and I built a connection. That was the most important thing. That helped and that brought more people to my table. And the best thing about it is I thought about it at the pop-up event because it was just me and my partner. We needed more people. So I texted two of my friends and they came and they communicated at a high level and they brought in so much more traction for my clothing brand. Now, if I can give you a side tip really quick, I know some of you guys are solo brand owners. I know it's just you who runs the business. I would highly advise for you to get a team. 3 or 4 people if you're going to an event and have them talk. You need to talk at these events. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what I say to these people to get them to come to my table. But if you do want that, you have to go back and watch the recent video that I uploaded. The big point here is engaging with customers. You have to engage with people. You cannot sit back and be nonchalant and be mysterious. You have to talk to these people. If you do not talk, they are not coming. They are not buying. So please communicate with these people at a high level. You can't be stuttering. You have to make sure your voice is firm. You have to have a firm voice. This is sales, right? If you don't know how to talk to people, I would highly recommend you get a sales job. Especially if you're 16, 17, 18, and you still don't know how to communicate with people at a high level, I would really recommend for you to get a sales job because that's going to get you over the hump. Now, number 3 was exclusive pop-up deals. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna text my designer and I'm gonna tell them to make me a graphic. I'm gonna do my logo X, then the event's logo. So the event was Black on the Block, right? So I had their logo there, then I had the time, then I said, show proof of following for a free item. And once I did that, that brought a lot of traction to my table. This event was near the city I used to live at. So I knew for sure people are going to pull up and support me. So like I said, make sure you got a deal going on. Make sure you have something exclusive that brings more traction. Next month, I'm about to go to streetwear and I'm going to have some streetwear exclusive products. So I know that's going to raise some demand on certain things. And not just that, add some scarcity to my brand. And I'm going to be honest, and this is just me personally, I don't want people to think that my clothes are going to be there forever. I want people to buy now or never. Number 4 was a fast and easy checkout. Now with the checkout section, I had a friend back there that was checking people out. And also we would talk to the customer and check them out to make sure that we can guarantee that sale. Not for them to say, bro, look, I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna come back. Like, nah, we wanted to make sure that they were going to buy the item right then and there. So we'd, hey, what size do you wear? Boom, okay, this size? All right, fine, I'll go ahead and bag it up for you. And then boom, that led them to the sale. I also made sure that the payments were easy and hassle-free. We had a Square, which included tap to pay. You can insert your card. And also you can Apple Pay us, you can Zelle us, you can Cash App us. We had a lot of different payment methods. That way, so we didn't hear the excuse, oh, you guys don't have this? Sorry, I can't buy today. That way we couldn't hear the excuse, oh, you guys don't have this payment method? All right, I guess I'll buy next time. We made sure that we had every option available for our customers so we can secure that sale. 5 is social proof and hype. Now with social proof and hype, the crazy thing that me and my partner do sometimes is that we make unreleased pieces only for us. And that builds demand because a lot of people at the pop-up shop are like, yo, where's that piece at? Where's that piece at? Whole time, we're the only ones who had it. We just said, hey man, it's owner exclusive right now, but look, if you really like the piece, just go ahead and scan that QR code and hopefully we'll bring it out in the future for you. So that added like more so a connection. We know you want this product, so we're gonna try to get it out for you. Obviously, if we know in our head that people want it, we're going to bring it out, right? So if we get 3 to 4 more comments on the product, we're probably going to bring it out. So sometimes what we do is we wear the unreleased sample ourselves and just see. We just go outside and just test if people really like the product or not. Now with the social proof, we made sure that everybody who bought from us, we took a picture of them and tagged them on Instagram on our story. And majority of the time they reposted the story. So that brought double eyes to our brand. And not even just that, I have friends posting their story. Hey, Conflicted Lovers is here. Make sure you guys come by, come support them. I had some friends from high school post that, and I know that brought traction and social proof to our brand. And I know that's gonna help us out a lot in the long run. You gotta think about it. I went to school with these people. They are still mutuals with people who I went to school with. So what does that mean? They see the story, they see that I'm out, they see that I'm selling out. That's going to make them want to buy from my brand moving forward. That's going to bring so much hype to my brand. So maybe in the future, those people that didn't buy from me in high school will buy from me now. The last and final reason / step was building anticipation before the event. Now, we kind of did like a mysterious thing. We wanted people to know that we were there, but at the same time, we kind of posted it last minute. So people were like, oh, dang, they're there. Let me try to fit this into my schedule. So the same day before the event, probably like 3 hours before the event started, I made a post. Like I said, I had our logo, X, then their logo, and then I put the address, and then I put the exclusive deal. So I know that definitely built some hype for people to come, which obviously if they're coming for us. If they're coming for us, that's eventually going to lead them to buy. But yeah, I gave you 6 steps / reasons on how you can personally kill it at a pop-up shop. I truly hope you listen to this advice and not only just listen, but you're going to take action moving forward. Now, one thing that I totally forgot to mention earlier in this video when I was mentioning my link in the description, once you fill out that form, you're going to be getting the most valuable email that I've ever sent out before. Now, what's contained in these emails are insane. Now, if you guys do not know, I'm Jah, the owner of Conflicted Lovers, and I've been in the game for 3 years. Now, with these emails, they're all the information I've learned condensed into these emails. Now, the scary part about it is Gmail, iCloud, Outlook, they might put it into the promotion tab. So please check your spam, promotion, all of that once you fill out the form. The value is regularly $655, but I'm going to be giving it out to you for free. But other than that, if this video was helpful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also share this to somebody who needs to watch this video. It's your boy Jah, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out.